Am I in your way, Emily? Huh? Do you need some? We might need to get more too. Or we just need to get rid of clothes, honestly. Okay, what are you saying, Wicked? Sorry, hold on. So I was watching one of the Fatty Trades videos, and he was saying something about about looking at gamma exposure. Upcoming Friday expiration and decks from the previous day. Yeah, gamma exposures. It's a way to track good like support and resistance zones where like dark pool buys are. If you want me to go over that, I can. I haven't really used it, but I mean, yeah. It might be something that I can look at more to back test it and see if it works. I like to keep it pretty simple, but I mean, adding something like that, it would probably help. Let me just pull it up, actually. I think you can pull that up on Discord too. Wickeds, I think there's a command for gamma exposure. If you want to look around for it, I'm pretty sure there is one. Thank you. Essentially something about combining it for longer expiration play and judging where we may gap fill. Oh, I haven't heard of that. Maybe it's something that I'm talking about. I gotta find where it is. Hold on. I forgot what I said. You said really gotta check that out, and I literally forgot what I said. Let me find where it is. Oh, I remember. Yeah, there's a command for gamma exposure on Discord. I just don't even know where it is on the website. I'm having a hard time. It's not here. Maybe it's under here. Yeah, I think this is it. I think it's under the options tab under SPY. Open interest, IV. There's the dealer Greeks build up. Is this it? Gamma exposure profile? I thought they were bars. Unless I'm looking at the wrong thing. I think it was this, right? I'll recognize it when I see it. I think Dex had what it looked like. Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. I've never used it, so what's up, Wayne? Yeah, we'll talk about Dex. I'm trying to figure out what. Hey, Wickeds, can you do me a favor? Just send me the link to his video, and then I'd be able to find it right away. I know exactly what you're talking about. I just have no. There's so many freaking things on here. I have a hard time finding it. But yeah, while you're sending me that link, we'll check out what SPY is doing here. Oh, SPY's just freaking chilling. We got 30 minutes left. Yeah, today was kind of rough. Okay, so since you guys are both in here, Wickeds and Wayne, so we caught, there was a really big downtrend, and calls keep going up here. So I did get in way too early, so I did lose on one of these plays today. But you can see exactly what happened here. We dipped even below VWAP, but we held it, and if we would have been more patient, we got to learn that, right, guys? We got to learn patience. So if we would have just held through that, even averaged down a little bit, we would have been way up. Market net flow is seriously the most amazing tool ever. And because of impatience, one, we played in the middle of the day, like right in the middle of lunch, where there's low volume, there's nothing going on. We saw a huge sell-off, so we got a little bit too giddy on our trade. And then 3, we weren't patient. So yeah, just some lessons to learn to keep in mind for the next time. Oh wait, yeah, let me find it. Sent in Discord. Let me pull this up right here, and then we'll watch it, and I'll find it right away. Let's get rid of this stupid ad. Market Dex. Okay, I know where Market Dex is. You're looking for the gamma exposure, right? So this is the Market Dex. I'm very familiar with that. No, excuse me. Sorry. Dealer Greeks. Gamma exposure. Okay, he has this on the market tab for SPY, I think. Ticker dashboard for SPY. Let me make sure I'm on the right one. Under the options tab, right? Ticker dashboard SPY options. Didn't I click that? Or did I not? Okay, so this is SPY. Yep. Where's the gamma exposure one? Open interest. Skew. Dealer Greeks build up. Was it this one? Hold on. Let me watch this a little bit more. So there's the Market Dex. Let me scroll over. Yeah, he's literally on gamma exposure. Didn't we pass that? Gamma exposure, where it is? Where is it? It's this. Gamma exposure profile? Or did they get rid of it? Where did it go? What does his say? Gamma exposure GEX. It's got to be this, right? It's got to be just this GEX. Sorry, I'm trying to figure it out myself. Wicked, so I don't know. I have to look and see a little bit more. So he scrolled down. Let me. Okay, dealer Greek buildup. That's what I was looking at earlier. Okay, mine does not have that. So I don't know what's going on there. Because he scrolled down below this and it was right here. I gotta make sure this is for SPY. Yeah, SPY. How much can you or should you average down? I would be 100% sold if flow is bullish. Dude, SPY's ripping right now, by the way. Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out, man. Like, I don't know. This is SPY. I'm literally going to type it again. I'm pretty sure it's GX, but yeah, it says that. It says gamma exposure GX, so it must be just... It must just be that chart. They must have changed the layout of it or something. Okay, let's go back to that. Yeah, it's got to be just this. This has got to be it. Strike price. Yeah, look how choppy it is. Oh wait, never mind. This is the strike prices are at 410. Goodness gracious. Okay, so maybe we should change the expiration dates or something. Maybe that would be better. Let's change it for Friday. And then okay, here we go. Maybe it's because I have some things to change here. Let's change the expiration date again. Okay, so I think this is what he's looking at here. You can see that the gamma exposure here for the 420 is insane. So I'd say that that's like an unbelievable resistance point there. So even if we go higher, which we are right now, 420 seems to be pretty big. And then there's this other one too, 417. So even before 420, I'd be looking at 417, 415. So you can see today, actually this big bar right here, 14, I mean, it's not that big, but I mean, it still is resistance. So if we go back over to the chart here, you can see that 415, we literally bounced right off of 415 today. Not to the T, but I mean, it's pretty close. Like it was 415.17. You can see right here, we bounced right off of 415. 10 cent move, or 10 cent away from that. So you can see the gamma exposure here. You got to be paying attention to these strike prices and these resistance levels. So 415 is a big one. If we push past 415, we got to be looking at 417 next. Let's see if there's any good support. Yeah, we got 412 support. Let's see if we bounced off of 412 today. It's almost perfect, isn't it? I mean, this one fell 50 cent move below 412. But I mean, still, like we bounced like almost perfectly off of 412. Let's go back to that. Yeah, 412. Look at that. It's freaking beautiful. And then we had a nice move back up, and then look what happened. We literally bounced off of the 412 support today, and then we rejected 415, and this chart literally shows it. It's crazy. So I mean, our next one would be our next resistance point is again the high day today, which is which is 415 right here. I don't know if that makes sense. I got to do a little bit more research on it, but from what my knowledge of it is you can use it as really good support and resistance levels on where the market might move and where it might bounce off of, whether it be intraday or like the next day or whatever. And you can combine all these tools together. I might start using this more. If I backtest it and I feel like it's working really well, and I just backtested today and it worked almost perfectly. So I feel like if you combine the gamma exposure and then you combine DEX, which is the combination of deltas, and then you combine market net flow, I mean, I feel like that's a really, really like powerful toolkit arsenal in your trading. Wayne, what is DEX looking at? Yeah, let's take a look. Last time I looked, it was green, so we can predict green. And I can kind of explain what I want to do for the challenge account too. I kind of want to blow that up, guys. So if you want to help me recruit some people and we can start that challenge account, I feel like it might be pretty good. Although it's not going to be as successful as like my market net flow trades. I don't know. I'm having like mixed feelings with it because DEX is only 60% accurate, but when I use market net flow, I usually have like an 80 to 90% win rate. Okay, so this is the DEX for today. We've got a 30% block, 30% candle here, which is pretty good. You can see all these other ones that are green hovering around that area. We had a nice move back up. We're having a decent move back up right now. So the move is we get into calls tomorrow morning. He hasn't really lost looking at his data. He obviously puts levels based on these things. When you get a watch the full thing and you'll understand it better. When you watched it though, is that kind of how he used it? Wickets, like kind of how I did, like basing it the strike prices of the gamma exposure to like support and resistance areas. So 420. So like, say we have a pretty bullish day tomorrow, or maybe even Friday. There's a strong indication here that we're going to be bouncing off of 420. Like, look how huge that is. I wonder what happens if I change the expiration here. Okay, so it does kind of change a little bit. I chose Friday's expiration, so that's just intraday and me predicting what's going to happen the rest of the week. Looks like lots of 410s and 415 strikes puts for next week, Monday. Jeez, that's a big one. Yeah, 420 is big and 412. Yes, that's almost exactly it. I forget what he said about entry or what contracts to get, but that's almost exactly the gist of the. Okay. Yeah, after this stream, I'll probably watch it to kind of see how to better use it, because I'm sure he has better. He probably has better knowledge of it and like better back testing than I did. I mean, I just barely tested it today and it worked like perfect. So, so if we go back to that, let's kind of predict what's gonna happen here. So if we combine the DEX and then the gamma GEX exposure with market net flow, I feel like we're gonna be pumping to 420. You get what I mean? Do you see how I combined all those tools together? I can kind of show you all. I need to organize my tabs here. Okay, so how I think that we're going to get to 420 is because obviously we go to market net flow here. Oh, puts are coming up a lot. Okay, so market net flow over the past 3 days, I think we're bullish. Yeah. So we're still pretty bullish over the last 3 days for this week. And then, although puts are coming up, this is more of an intraday tool to use, market net flow, and you see me using that a lot. But if we combine this going into tomorrow with market DEX, we can see that it's green. So there's a 60% chance that we're going to be green tomorrow. And I combine that with market net flow, and we were green on market net flow the last 3 days, even though Monday we were really red. So yeah, combining that with market net flow, and then we go over back to SPY GEX, and then change the expiration date to Friday. We can see we have, so if we get above 416, I feel like we'll be pushing to 420. Oh wait, what's going on here? Why did this change? What did I do here? I swear it didn't look like that before. What happened? Oh, there we go. That's what we were looking at. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, so 417. If we push past 417, first we got to get to 415, right? Because we have a pretty decent sized bar here, and we're definitely above 410. So 415 would be our next resistance point, which we tapped off of earlier. So if we get above this, we're going straight to, where is it again? 415, then we're going to 417. So it goes 415, 417, then 420. And if we get to 420, we're going to get a fat rejection off of that. Like fatty. Just got to look at these zones. So as of right now, I feel like we're going to be going to 415. If we break 415, then we'll go to 417. Yeah, I do think we'll go up tomorrow, just based off of DEX, Wayne. We can of course combine this with net flow, but it helps maybe predict what's going to happen better. Yeah, I mean, I feel like I just explained that pretty well, right? I feel like it would work pretty well. I've never used it, so I mean, maybe I should start using it more. So if this prediction plays out that I just explained right now, I feel like I'm going to be using that a lot. So 415, if we break above 415, which I think that we will, just because we're basing it off of net flow and then DEX, then we'll go to 417. So let's just say we're going to be going to 417 tomorrow. Let's make that prediction. Puts 420 big time. Yeah, man. Go hard 420 if we ever get there. But that's just for this week. Remember that. That was just my analysis for this week. Because I used this this GEX tool, GEX, sorry. With the expiration on Friday. So we'll reevaluate if Friday and we're still below 420. If we go on Monday, we still have pretty hard at 415. So that's probably why, if we kind of fidget with the expirations, we can see where most of the money is. Yeah, 415 is pretty strong as well, just on Monday's expiration. So it might be pretty hard to break 415, honestly. Let's look at Wednesdays. Yeah, it's looking like, oh, there's really strong past 415. Yeah, so we might get a pretty nasty move above 415 if we break it. You can see how fast we rejected this. And it was middle of the day too. So if I would have looked at that before, I would have been like, oh, okay, that makes sense why we rejected so hard, right? Because we rejected 415 this morning. And then pretty much all of lunch we fell like really hard. We fell from 415 all the way down to 412.50. And that's a pretty, I mean, that's like a normal kind of move, I guess, during like the morning time. But during lunch, that's pretty nasty. But just by looking at this, you can see 415 is a pretty strong resistance point. Let's go back to Friday expiration. We'll be watching this. Eight minutes left in the market. Okay, let's see. Why are there way more red thicker bars than green? Stupid question. Like for this? For gamma? I honestly don't know. I wish I had the answer to that question. I'd have to do more research on why these red bars are more. Obviously, these charts are more visual, so I mean, I just understand it as being really strong resistance points if they're red. If it's further, if it's the price of SPY, right? The price of SPY is this. Why can I not say anything? Oh no, this isn't the price of SPY. What I'm trying to say is the price of SPY will have strong resistance points when the candles are further out of the money. If you get what I mean by that. Because right now we're hovering about 414 right now in SPY. So anything before 14 I feel like is just a support level now. So 410 is like a support level because we've already passed that. Those Friday calls I should have held. I didn't like the way cons were moving. Yeah, that's what I was just saying, Wayne, though. We got to be patient. We got to trust market net flow, man. Like when market net flow is very bullish, like today it was very, very bullish, and we just kept falling and falling. It should have just given us all like no worries at all to be getting into calls or holding them at least. Although puts are coming up a lot, so I don't know what to tell you about that one. I'm just giving you the data, what I'm seeing. Delta, or yeah, the delta is still 0.3, which is still a fairly large green candle. For tomorrow. Bars on gamma, yeah. Like I said before, I need to do a little bit more research on this Wickeds to understand exactly what I'm looking at here. But just my basic knowledge of it, I just feel like it's really good breakout zones, support and resistance areas where smart money is putting, where smart money thinks the price of SPY is going to go based off of strike prices, like option contract strike prices. So it says right here, SPY is GEX, delta adjusted GEX, and VANA per each strike price per expiration and aggregated over all expiration dates. I'll watch this video though later on, probably after the stream. Did you find that command though, Wickeds, about gamma exposure? Let me see if I can find it. There's gotta be, bro. You were just wondering why they were mainly red? I believe that because they're puts. I think that's the only reason. Or shorts, like longs or shorts. I have to understand it more. Even if I don't figure out that answer, I feel like our analysis on it was pretty spot on. And if it keeps continuing to work the way that we just showed you, then I don't really think you need to know exactly what it is as long as it works in your trading, right? I'll find it. There's got to be something. Weird Flow is so bullish for next week then? Why do you say that? I don't think it's bullish at all, especially with this fatty red candle here at 420. I think we're bullish like short term up until 420. We might get a fat rejection at 420. And then once those get sold or whatever they're going to do with them, then we can reevaluate. Def don't need to know if we find the printing secret. No cap, bro. No cap. Okay, let me see if I can find the command on Discord here. It's got to be something. I know you can look at open interest by strike price of different tickers, which is really cool. Yeah. Here, I'll freaking type it, bro. Let's see. Hey, look in trading chat. Let's see if this is right. I wonder if you can do certain strike prices. So let's just do that. Or not strike prices, dates. So let's put 8. What is the date on Friday? 26/22. Let's see if that comes up. Oh, maybe not. Is it the 26th? Yeah, it's got to be the 26th, right? Okay. Yeah, because that one's kind of hard to read. I feel like we need to do it closer. Maybe on Discord that's the only way. You can't really filter it down. I wish you could. Oh, did SPY dump? I'm not looking. Oh, yeah, right at close. Holy moly. Oh man, we were pumping pretty hard and then we fell right back down. Dude, that's why I don't like trading at the end of the day either, because it gets gnarly, bro. Like the last 10 minutes are so disgusting. And it almost always goes against market net flow. Although puts have been coming up quite a bit here, calls are still above. Let's look at the convergence here. And we did turn gray. I mean, still, if we would have gotten out 30 minutes into power hour, we would have been way green. All right, that's a wrap today, fellas. Let's look at that last candle, 30. Yep, 30.3. So the plan is, for the challenge account at least, I'm probably not going to start it until Monday. But since that printed a green candle, the strategy is you get into calls a month out the next day at open, and you just leave it all day. Literally, you just don't do anything. And you just hold it until the close of the day. And the back testing that we did, if you do that with a 20% stop loss every single day, based off of the DEX chart right here, you will come up with 800 to 900% gains in total. Just doing that strategy. It's freaking crazy. And that's over the course of a year. So, I mean, a year is a long time, but I mean, 800 to 900% gains is pretty crazy in a year. I gotta figure out how to do the GEX chart with the GEX chart with expiration, an expiration on it. Let me see if we can do it. Just maybe 820, 826. Interesting. T. Maybe if we do a different ticker, 826. Bruh. What's the date on Monday? I'm trying to make this work. 29. I'll figure it out eventually for the command for Discord. Although the TJEX and then SPY works. But I don't know what the expiration is on that. I think it's just all of them. So based off of that one bar, when am I starting? I'm starting on Monday, Wayne. I want to get, like, I want to hype it up, man. Somehow I want to hype it up on social media, on Twitter and Discord, and get a lot of people involved. The one problem I do have with it is the win rate. So the win rate is only 60% on that strategy. And I feel like I could do a lot better just by using market net flow. But the plus side is we back tested it for a year and you get 800 to 900% gains. That's the first pro. And then the second pro is you don't have to watch it. You literally buy it in the morning and sell it at close. That's it. If you're printing off of that, then that's free money to day trade with. Off of what? I'm sorry, I'm trying to figure out because I talk so much. Question: if the candle is green for the day and you buy calls in the morning, you hold all day, then the candle is green again at the end of the day, would you hold or sell? That's a good question. So the strategy is literally just buying during the day and then selling at close. That's what we back tested. You can always hold it if you want. You can change up the strategy however you want, but that's just the strategy that I was researching yesterday, is buying at open and then selling at close every day. How do you tell what you buy again? you look at the DEX here. So if I were to start this challenge starting tomorrow, I'd be looking at the DEX from today. So I'd remove the moving averages there because it's annoying. You can look at this on Discord, I believe. I'd have to look. I'm pretty sure you can type a command for DEX on SPY too. But oh, sorry, this is the deltas for market. So looking at this, we have this pretty green bar, which was from today, probably due to lots of calls that were being bought. So yeah, if we were to start tomorrow, we would be buying calls at open tomorrow, and we would get a month out. So those contracts are going to be really, really expensive, guys. So just keep that in mind. If you do want to try this strategy with me, the contracts are going to be pretty expensive. So let's pick a contract right now if we were going to do this. So starting tomorrow morning, we would get a month out from tomorrow. So like the 25th of September. So let's look. So let's just get the 26th of September. So I'd look for a strike price. So the backtesting that we did was out of the money calls. So I probably wouldn't go further than $10 out of the money. $10 out of the money I feel like is going to be okay. Especially since we're going to be selling them. It's going to be a day trade. So if we go $10 out of the money from 413, so we'd get like 423 calls. Or we'd actually have to pick contracts based off of volume and open interest, just so we don't get screwed from trying to sell them. So we're gonna base our contract prices, or our contract selection, I should say, based off of volume and open interest. So just by looking at this, we're $10 out of the money is about 423. There's not even a 423 strike, which is funny to me. I don't know why it's not there. But so it looks like 430 has the highest volume, but we don't want to go that far out of the money. So the next one would be 422. So I'd probably pick the 422s. And those are $550. Why a month out? Because what we tested, Wayne, was we tested this strategy. And why we get a month out is because we set a 20% stop loss every single day. So if we hit a 20% stop loss, then we get out for the rest of the day. But why we pick a month out is just because of theta. So we don't get destroyed on contracts, and we don't get stopped out like all the time. I hope that makes sense. So we just pick month out contracts so we don't get stopped out as often. Does it work on other tickers? No, this is just solely on SPY. So maybe I will test it out tomorrow, and I'll pick up a call and then set a 20% stop loss. So that's about like a $100 loss. So I'd set it at like 450 and just let it run. Oh, not 450, 550. Sorry. Oh, it'd be a little bit more. So like a $120 loss. Yep. 20% stop loss for the day. And if you get stopped out, then you just move on to the next day. You don't do anything. But say we get like a week out, or like even 3 days on SPY, and we try to do that strategy, it's almost like guaranteed that we're going to be stopped out every time, just because how quick those contracts move. We can obviously adjust the strategy if you really want to make it more accurate, but I feel like just doing it and not worrying about it is better. Especially since we backtested it and it returned to 800 to 900%. How do you set a stop order on Webull? I'll show you right here. So let's say we get this. So let's say we have that 400 and what was it again? 420. It was 424 or something like that, or 422. Which one did we pick? I'm sorry, I'm like losing it. Oh yeah, it was the 422s. So let's say we get the 422s here. So the contract price is 520. Can you see that? Here, I'll open it up. Oh, I guess it doesn't really make it bigger. Okay, so this is on the Webull desktop. So say we have this contract already. We have one contract of the 422 call for September 26th. So we just go over here to the order section, and we go, we change the order to, instead of limit, which is what you do to buy or sell, you can set a stop order right here. So you just hit stop, and then you set the price that you want. So in this case, it's 20% stop loss. I'd have to use a calculator. That's one thing I hate about Webull. You can't set percentage things. From my understanding, you can't set percentage losses. You have to set the contract price. So let's say $57 is 10%. So we would set a $114 loss for 20%. So we'd go 571 minus 114, and that would be your stop loss. So that would be like 457. So we just go 4.57. That would be your stop loss, and you hit trade, and it just sit there until it hits or never hits. I hope that makes sense. Okay. Why don't... Wait, you think it would really drop 20? Yeah, dude. They'll drop 20%, bro. You'll get stopped out. Almost guaranteed you'll get stopped out. Because look how these move. So the percentage changes aren't that crazy. So today we had... Okay, this is calls. So let's just look at puts on the contrary. Look at these. So these... So if we were wrong on the market DEX, which today, okay, so just for an example, we should have done puts today just based off of DEX yesterday. The bar was really, really tiny, but still, nonetheless, it was red, so we would have picked puts, and we probably would have gotten stopped out here, up here today, but you can see the contracts and what they... oh wait, that's the implied volatility. Let's look at the change. You can see how they change. It's like not even that bad. 12%, 15%, 10%, 17%. So we probably still would have gotten stopped out since we were fairly green today, especially at this point of the high of the day. But yeah, those contracts don't move that much, so you won't lose that much money. Percentage-wise. Why don't you start tomorrow? Because I want to get more people, bro. I want to get a lot of people involved in it. Oh, let me ban this guy. Hold on. There's a scammer in the Discord. Okay, yeah, why I don't start is because I want to get people involved. I want to get a lot of attention on it to just kind of test it out. You feel me? Instead of just like, we have a close community in our Discord. We have like maybe 5 people. You've got Wayne, we've got Wickeds in there, we've got Josh, which is he's not really like a part of the community. He's just been with me for a really long time. And we've got Fused and then like Chef, and that's pretty much it. So I'm trying to build a community as much as possible, just a bunch of people. And starting on Monday, just to let you guys know, I'm gonna have to start charging for the bots. So I feel really bad doing that. I should have done it a lot earlier, but yeah, I want to recoup some of that money that I spent on the bots, which is a few $1,000s at least. But it's going to be very cheap, so it's going to be very affordable for everyone. And if you didn't know, Traditix, this platform right here that I use for all the data, they're raising their prices like by 50%. So, yeah. So my Discord is going to be even more of a deal than these guys. I believe they're raising it to $70 per month, and I'm paying $50 right now for them. Is there... Wait, maybe there's a minimum level of DEX to signal a goodbye? Yeah, the strategy that we retest is every day. So like every day. But, I mean, I feel like if I looked at the options dashboard and it was a bar like this, like yesterday, I probably wouldn't have played puts just because of how small it was. Like a day like this, maybe. I feel like they got to be fairly big, like above point 0.1. Like this one, I probably would have done it. These, like all of these, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4. Probably played puts on this one. I probably would have lost on this day. Definitely played puts on that. That would have printed, bro. Holy cow. So we'll see. We'll see what happens tomorrow. I'll be watching this. I'll be watching this contract specifically tomorrow, 422. I'll probably write it down. I'm going to write the 422 call for 926 expiration. And the price of it is 570. I'll just write that down so we can keep track of it tomorrow, right? Wayne, did I cover the stop for you, bro? Did you understand that? We're coming back up a little bit after hours. We're up a quarter. I'll be paying more attention to this. Would there be a sell level and profit, or just like... Yeah, I was thinking about that too, Wickeds. I was like, man, if I'm up like 20, 30% on a big contract like that, I feel like I'm going to want to take profits. But literally what we tested was right at open, so 6:30, 6:31 Pacific time, and then right at close, so 12:59 Pacific time at close. But I feel like you could just I feel like you guys can just do whatever you want, right? If you're really green, might as well sell it, right? Just depends on what you guys want to do. I'm going to eat some apples. Have you heard of team bull trading? Is that what that really big dude with the Lambo on TikTok? Is that guy with the yellow Lamborghini? The Urus? Is that him? If so, why? I would base it off... Oh, yeah. That's a good point, Wickeds. Yeah, you would base it off of the rejection points. It's a really good point. So if we go here... So that's kind of what I was explaining earlier. So if we gap above 415 tomorrow, or even if we push and market net flow is bullish tomorrow, if we get a push above this this resistance level at 415, then I feel like 417 would be a good place to take profits. Really good point. Oh, it's green. My bad. I'm colorblind, Wayne. Oh, what about him? Oh, crap. What time is it? Oh, I'm okay. I have to go pick up my daughter soon from school. Oh, okay. You guys aren't saying anything. Luckily. Don't mind me. I'm eating my apples. He gives... Wait, he trades live in the morning and gives his call outs. I was just seeing. He seems legit. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I've seen him on TikTok occasionally. I just don't like people that show off. I'm sure he's pretty decent, right? I just haven't looked into him very much. He caught that Tesla and OXY. Wayne, did you see Ace's trades, bro? You got to look at Ace's trades, my guy. Go into my Discord and go to Ace. Go to the option alerts channel and look at Ace's trades, bro. He's 7 for 7 in the last 2 days. He traded Alibaba and Tesla and OXY the last 2 days. You don't have to trade every day, Wickeds. Don't worry. Yeah, Wayne. Look at Ace's trades, bro. I'm telling you. Or just spit Apple all over. Ace literally hit Tesla today. He made like 20% on Tesla. And then Alibaba was like a 200% play. Yeah, Ace prints every morning. He trades right at open though, which is really risky, but I swear he's like on crack or something. I don't know how he does it. He's more of a riskier trader, and I'm more of a safer guy. Although I do day trades. I feel like I take less plays and I'm consistently more profitable. But Ace is very consistent, and he plays 0 DT trades. Does he use flow? He does not use flow. I'm pretty sure he uses levels. I'm actually not too certain on how he trades. I'm pretty sure he uses levels and moving averages, kind of like I do, but he does not use flow. I used to have a bunch of different analysts in here, but I used to have like 200 people that signed up for my Discord, and we had a lot more analysts. But since then, everyone left, like literally everyone. So I had to get rid of some of like the people that weren't as great, but I had to keep Ace. Ace is like my main man. But before we had like 10 analysts, including myself. I want to trade every day. It's so hard to find good entry or exit. I love looking at EMAs to gauge the situation, but sometimes feel like I'm looking at the wrong things. Well, that's just trial and error, man. Like sometimes your strategies don't work, even mine. Like today, I got into that call really. So this was a good example. I did lose one trade today, but I did win one earlier. So I went 1 for 1. I went 1 for 2. But why I lost on the first one is, I'll show you exactly why. Actually, I'll just go over to, so I got in right here. Look at this. I got in at a really bad time. I got in at the high of the day. I thought that we were going to follow this nice trend that we were on. See, I drew the trend line here. Here, let me move this down a little bit so you can see it. So this is my EMA. I like playing bounces off of this black line, the 15-day EMA. But we didn't get it today, and I played a bounce off of it. I was green for like a second, but you can see we broke this trend line almost immediately. And I thought we would bounce right off of VWAP, which we didn't. We kind of just hovered around VWAP the whole day. So I got eaten alive by that one. But I did set a stop loss, and I did get out of the trade. So, yeah. This was a good example of my strategy not working, where it didn't bounce off of the trend. Flow was bullish, which was, I felt like it was still a good trade. I probably could have recouped. I probably would have been green if I would have kept the average down. But instead, I literally bought at the EMA here. And then I bought again. I averaged down at VWAP here. And it fell down here. I got stopped out. And then it bounced. If I would have held a little bit longer, I would have been green, most likely. Because of what happened here. It literally came all the way back up to where the EMA was at when I bought the first contract. Oh. Was Oculus one of them? No, Oculus was not one of them. I'm OG, bro. I've been a part of Discord for a long time, man. This group was popping. Like before I started really just trying to rebuild from the very start. Like I had to rebuild from zero, guys. Like you have no idea. We had 200 people who signed up for the premium Discord, and it was busy, guys. Like I had so much fun. I loved helping everyone. But once the bear market started at the end of last year, everyone left, guys. Like everyone. So I literally had to rebuild from the very beginning. I wiped most everything off the Discord. I got rid of a bunch of people. I implemented the bots, which you guys saw. That's all new. And I'm just kind of rebuilding from the very beginning. And hopefully it turns out good. I want more than anything to have a big group like I did before. Although 200 people isn't that much, but to me, that'd be like, that'd mean so much to me to just be in there all day and make that my full-time job. I'd be able to stream all the time if that happened again, like all day, and just go over the tools all day. That's like all I want to do. So if you guys want to help me build that community up again, I'd love you guys forever. I'm going to give you guys incentives too to get your friends in here and everything. So hopefully what I've been doing lately, it's proved to you guys that you guys want to stick around and help me out. Let's see. Sorry, I went on my little sappy rant. Or my EMAs fake me out sometimes. It works sometimes, it doesn't. But I feel like I could make it work. Yeah, again, bro, like that's exactly what I was explaining earlier. Like I thought we were going to bounce off the EMAs. It's just discipline, right? It works sometimes. Sometimes your strategy just doesn't work and you just got to accept that. It's all part of trading, man. You got to minimize the losses and you got to maximize your profits. I want to see your brain working on it. I've been going a hard SPY for so long, bro. I don't know if I could. I don't want to screw up everything. If I go into a different ticker. Oh, my stream just cut out. No. Can you guys hear me? Hello? Sorry. Am I back? Am I back? Can you guys hear me? Let me know if you can hear me still. Yeah, the stream cut. I just saw that. I'm sorry. I don't know why. I didn't get a notification. Yeah, I'm back. Can you guys hear me? Okay. Cool. Okay. Yeah, what I was saying, Wickeds, is the only single tickers that I've played. Now, I did play single tickers a while ago, like quite a bit. But ever since I discovered MarketNet Flow, it's kind of just been SPY. But I did do Trading Flow a lot. I'm pretty sure I've gone over this a lot. Or not a lot. But I'm sure I've gone over this in the past. In past streams with you guys, right? So if anything big comes out on these, just let me know. And then I can dive deeper onto a single ticker analyst or analysis. I have a hard time saying words. And you guys can find this on the Discord too. The Trading Flow is literally on the AI bots section of the Discord. Oh no, I'm losing frame rates. Oh no. You guys might not have heard me. But yeah, you can find Trading Flow. It's just literally the top channel on AI bots, and the biggest ones come out on those. So if a big one comes out in the near future, I'd definitely I'll try to get into it. So there's some of these here. They came out. QQQ put with 45 orders is pretty massive. I wonder how that one played out. QQQ. Let's do a little back test while you guys are here. AMD. Oh wait, Wayne asked a question. What games do you play? I used to play a lot of COD, bro. Check this out. You can look at uh my desktop here. Check this out, bro. I don't play games as much as I used to, but I did play Modern Warfare a lot, and then I played Apex Legends pretty religiously when I had a PlayStation, but I don't play it anymore. I hardly play games anymore. And then I play Clash Royale occasionally on my phone. That's about it, though. I used to be a pretty hard gamer, but then I had a baby. After I had a baby, I kind of got bored of them. But I used to be pretty decent at Modern Warfare, Warzone, and then Apex 2. I've not played Rust before. I've never played that. I didn't even know what it was until you told me what Rust was the other day. Oh yeah, what we were talking about, AMD. So let's look at this one. So this trading flow came out on the 5th of May, the 25th of May, 2022. So let's just look at that. Did that go in the money? Let's see. AMD. Okay, that did go in the money. Let's take a look at that. Okay, so it doesn't have it. Ooh, you probably would have gotten wrecked here. Oh man, I went deep in the money. Holy cow. Okay, hold up. So this was a really good alert here in May. So this was literally 3 months ago. But the expiration was August, so literally last week. And this went deep in the money. So let's see when these guys bought this. So it looks like they bought it around $475. Oh, I guess I can't see what they sold it at. That's annoying. Oh, never mind. Although that would have printed. That one would have printed. So let's go back to the 25th of May. So we would have been red for quite a while on those. But they went deep into the money. Holy cow. Say, where's the 25th of May? Okay, so it came out here. Yeah, we would have been red. We would have been red almost immediately. So it came out on the 25th of May during this shaded area right here, this black shaded area. And look, we would have been red almost immediately. It went from $90 all the way to 109. Whew, we would have been deep red on those. But look what happened almost immediately. So like a week later, it topped and just tanked. So this would have been a really good swing. Although we would have been very, very red from the very start. Unless you got in like maybe a week later, which isn't ideal for those. But I mean, those would have paid, guys. At least 100% on those. You just got to pay attention to when the big ones come out for a trading flow. AMD was huge. This Google one I think was bad. You rip Warzone all the time. How old are you? I know Wayne is like 19. How old are you, Wickeds? I have not played Warzone in so long. Actually, I lied. I played literally one game last weekend with my old coworkers. That's like all I could do. I used to play it a lot though. Like during quarantine, everyone was grinding that game. That's when I would play it. 2020. 26? Okay, you're my age. Is Warzone even fun anymore? I played that one mode. I forgot what it's called, but it's like you respawn with your squad. That's the game I played, like the single game I played. You guys have PCs or what? I'm gonna have to go soon, guys. I'm gonna have to get off this live. I gotta go pick up my kid. One less kid, and yes, it's not bad waiting for the new COD. Yeah, I'll probably get it. I'm not even gonna lie. I'll probably get it. My friends tell me that I'm gonna have to buy it, but I mean, I just don't play it that often. Like I have side jobs to do. I have trading. I have you guys. I have the kid. There's a lot to do. But if I can make this a full-time thing and I can get the Discord popping, bro, I'd have so much fun. So much more fun than. I mean, I have fun doing videography work and stuff like that. But it's just so hard to plan all that out. Like, man, I have to plan it out. I have to find a babysitter because my wife works full-time too. It's a pain in the ass. Oh, PS5. I have a PlayStation 5 too, but I never play it. I don't even know why I bought it, honestly. I bought it just because I could, and I found one in stock. That's why I bought it. But, bro, if we make this a full-time thing, you probably meant full-time. If we make this a full-time thing, I'll quit my job too. I feel. Yeah, I dropped a lot of cash, bro, on the Discord. I took quite the gamble by implementing those bots. I've always wanted to bring the bots into my Discord, but I have a really hard time because I used to have a business partner with me in this Discord, and he just vanished. Well, he didn't vanish, but I don't know. He just wanted to do his own thing, right? And he was the main factor on bringing in all the people. I was kind of like the manager of the Discord. I kind of was there all the time for everyone, kind of like what I do now. So I'm having a hard time doing both of our jobs. So I'm trying to bring in people for one, and also maintain everyone and make everyone happy, and also teach at the same time. So yeah. You go to college? I don't, bro. It's a thing of the past, man. You're talking to some grandpas in here, Wayne. Bro, I have a 3-year-old kid, and I'm married, and I have my own house. You think I have time to go to college too? Bro, you're freaking tripping. But hey, Biden gave us free $10,000 for student loan debt. So there's that. See, someone just friend requested me. Who is this? Bro, there's so many scammers that keep coming into this server, man. Yeah, I definitely don't have time for that, bro. Yeah, I did go to college. I never finished, which is funny. I did go to college for 2 years. I never finished it, bro. Never finished. I feel like college is a waste of time unless you're going in to be like a doctor, lawyer, or like a profession that needs it, right? I've done fairly well for myself the past few years just by creating my own businesses and like doing side stuff. So now I'm at the phase of what I want to do. So I have a bunch of side things, so I need to focus on one of them and really go at it, you know? I thought I had something going with the Discord and like social media and stuff like that. But once my business partner left, it kind of crashed. So that's why I'm kind of rebuilding right now with you guys. You guys are kind of like the first guys that took interest in what I was doing. So, yeah, man, it's just a process. I'm trying to get back to last year because last year was like the best year I've ever had financially with trading, Discord, my businesses and everything. And then literally it got wiped clean at the end of last year. Wayne goes, yeah, I'm not going. Yeah, man. If you have a job set up, so if you are going into college with the mindset of I don't know what I'm going to be doing with my life, then don't go. Like if you're in there and you have a job lined up, if you're in there and you need to go to college for that job, then I'd say it's very worth it. And that goes for doctors and lawyers as well, and any maybe a technology engineer, anything like that. But if you're going in there with no knowledge or no understanding of what you're going to use that degree for, do not go. All right, I'm messaging the scammer from our Discord. Let's see if he's going to scam me. There's always this phrase that a scammer uses on Discord, and I can spot it like right away. I love the multiple streams of income. That's so cool. I'm trying to work my full-time job as well and make my side money trading. Yeah. That's what I did at the beginning too, Wickeds. I had a full-time job too, and then I had a kid, and then the pandemic hit, and then I lost that job. And I could have gotten it back, but I took the gamble, and I literally went all in on trading and investing community Discord thing, which worked out tremendously for me last year. And now I kind of regret it because there's nothing left anymore except for you guys. So that's why I told you guys that sappy story of trying to rebuild, and hope you guys can help me doing that, because that's what I want to do. Like I really enjoy getting on live with you guys. I enjoy teaching and talking to you guys on Discord all day. But as of right now, I don't get paid for it. I don't get paid at all. Everything in the Discord's free. The only money I make is just from my trading. And then once I do charge for the Discord, it'll be really small. It'll be a lot smaller than what I charged for last year. And I have to recoup all the losses from the Discord bots. And then the people that I pay to help me, the analysts like Ace. Have you heard of owning roots? Food roots? What are you talking about, bro? Like DoorDash? And Wickeds, this is another story for another time, but I had a full-time job doing valet. I was a valet driver in Vegas. Wayne, food roots? I'm pretty sure you're talking about like DoorDash, right? I hate to say this now, but you understand if my job goes back to the office, then that means no more day trades for me and limited activity in Discord, but trying not to think of that now. It very well could be, right? Because I know you work for Meta, right? And like their community stuff. I can't remember exactly what you did, Wickeds, but I know it was for Meta, I'm pretty sure. Like areas. My dad owns his own business. Food roots? No, I don't. Maybe if you explained it a little bit more, Wayne, I'd know exactly what you were talking about. You used the valet too? No way. Yeah, dude, I made a lot of money doing valet, and I did it pretty much full time. So I'd work like 30 to 40 hours every week. Yeah, man, and especially in Vegas, I made hella tips. And I was so in shape, bro. And there were so like, okay, so most of the places that I've seen valet, it's not that busy. But when I tell you this casino that I worked at, Casino Hotel in Vegas, this place was freaking busy, bro, all the time. Like our drive for valet would be so backed up. We had 3 lanes, and it's maybe like it's the whole length of the casino. So the drive was always full, like all the time. Hundreds of cars. Yeah, I made pretty good money. That kind of set the foundation for me on investing and trading and all that. Because I was able to provide for my family doing that, as well as set aside money for investments. As long as we stay remote, I'll try to be as profitable and active as possible. Gotta make enough money to not have to go back to the office. I feel that, bro. Yeah, work is definitely the priority, right? A lot of people think that they can make a full-time income just by trading, which is definitely possible. But I feel like you should prioritize your full-time job if you have it, because it gives you that blanket and that security of paying for everything that life throws at you, right? So my blanket right now is honestly my wife. She works full time, and she provides pretty much everything right now. It was different last year though. Last year it was me providing everything, and we just were raking in so much money last year. But now it's just completely flipped on me. So I'm hoping to be able to rebuild Discord and my videography business as well. Okay, Wayne, let's see what you said here. You keep a percentage of what you sell, and he has a couple of workers. Oh, wait, hold on. You own an area of stores and deliver chips and whatever company you want. Like he does Takis. Oh, okay. Okay, so he supplies all like the convenience stores and like grocery stores with a certain product. Interesting. I never even knew how that worked. I always thought it was just like one factory, and whatever factory's closest, the stores order the product that they need, and then it ships via like a semi truck. I've never heard of like food areas. Very interesting. I've never even heard of that before. How do they keep track of that though, Wickeds? How do they know? Do you have like tasks you have to do every day or something, and you just have to complete those by the end of the workday, or what? All right, let's see what Spy's doing after hours here. Okay, we're up 2 quarters now. 50 cents, baby. So, oh, this is AMD. Okay, this is the hour chart. We don't want the hour chart. So even the after hours, we'll be looking at the 415 bounce because it's still intact. If in futures trading tonight we get to the 415 level, let's see what futures is at right now. Actually, now I have you guys. Let's go to investing.com and we'll see what futures is at, just so we can pinpoint where that 415 level is on SPY. So futures trading is trading at 414.7. So let's see what that is compared to SPY right now. So it's just a little bit different. So let's say the 414. Oh, we'll be able to pinpoint it here if I look at the chart. Hold on. We'll be keeping track of this tonight. Let's move this candles, and then we will go like this, and then we'll go to the 5-minute chart, and we'll see this bounce, and then we will put a resistance bar right here on where that was on SPY. Let's make that one a little bit bigger. Like this, and then we'll make it black. Okay. There's the resistance point for SPY, 415.6 on futures trading. This black line up here. Okay, let's see what you guys said. For some companies, they sell their own routes. Bro, I'm trying to figure out that that company or like that business. I've never even heard of that. Do they do it only in your town, maybe? For like Frito-Lay, they just have workers. Yeah, so from my understanding, I always thought that the stores would just order straight from the company, and then the company would find the supplier or factory wherever that product is being manufactured, and then they just ship it via wherever, semi-truck or however it is. Very interesting. I never even knew that that was a thing. Yeah, where are you from, Wayne? Oh no, my freaking chart's gone. Come on, bro. Now I have to redraw that. I'll just keep it on the small one. Alright guys, I'm gonna have to get off this stream probably in like 5 minutes. I gotta go get my kid. She gets off of school in 10 minutes. So I gotta go pick her up. And was my phone charged? I hope it's charged. Yes, we're good. Market Dex fell just slightly at the close there, right under 0.3. Probably because puts came up like crazy at the end. Pretty decent day though, guys. I think I ended. Let me see what I ended up at in my trading account here. Did I end red today? Nope. I am positive. Positive $60. Not bad. I'm gonna have to restart this account, my trading account. And I should have bought more shares for my long-term account too, which is annoying. Curious to see what those contracts do tomorrow for spot. Yeah, look, man, I got it written down. I don't know if it'll focus. Focus. I don't know if it'll focus. Let me see if hold on. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh, it only focused for a second. There you go. I don't know if it shows it very well. 422, 924 expiration, and those are $570. They were $570 at close, so we'll see what happens. That will be for the challenge account though, so maybe I'll pick some up. Maybe I'll pick one contract up of this one tomorrow, just to see if it works. Wayne left. Wickeds, it seems like. All right, bro. Wickeds, if you need anything from me today, I'll let you get back to work, and then you can message me with questions if you have anything. But yeah, I'm going to go get my kid now. Probably take my dog out, pee, and then go get her. But I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow I don't have anything really going on, so I'll be here all day. Friday will be different because I have a big video shoot on Friday. I have to film 3 houses. 3 houses on Friday, which is the most I have ever done. See ya, Wayne. Talk to you later, brother. Thank you for coming in.